Hi everyone, my name is Marcus. I will be sharing my experience and the insights that I gained during my internship. So firstly, I will introduce the company that I interned in. The company is called Aspiration Advisory. It is a newly established insurance agency company that promotes Great Eastern products. The company mainly recruit insurance agents to sell insurance plans and provided services such as risk management, policy review, financial planning, retirement planning, and estate planning. One of the most important responsibilities is to learn about risk management and financial products. I will also have to research and investigate available financial tools to fit into financial plans. Another task that I had to perform is to introduce and explain the types of products and services that are to be provided for clients. I was informed to take PCEIA and CILI tests conducted by the Malaysian Insurance Institute from my supervisor. It is to increase my self-worth and show clients that I am trustworthy as an agent. My main task, however, is to meet new people every day and introduce the various kinds of products and services to them. But due to the current situation of COVID-19 pandemic in Malaysia, it is very limited on what I can do every day when my job hugely involves in communicating with other people. Therefore, we usually have a role play session as a simulation. This way it is safer and I can also gain experience. Most of the time, I'm working independently. Despite that, I will always ask my supervisor for help about stuff that needed further understanding. Moreover, my supervisor and I have one-on-one meetings once per week. My supervisor is also very kind and understanding, and I feel really grateful that she is my supervisor. So next is interactions with colleagues. Most of my colleagues are actually other interns as well, and most of them are very welcoming when I first got in. They are very friendly to me and will help me whenever I face any difficulties or any issues. In addition, we usually do some soft activities once per week, such as playing games or watching movies. It is a great chance to communicate with them more since most of us work independently most of the time. Overall, me and my colleagues get along quite well together. The task that I'm supposed to carry out only involves a little amount of technical skills, but it hugely involves my soft skills. Firstly, I obtained certificates for both PCEIA and CILI. PCEIA stands for Pre-Contract Examination for Insurance Agents, whereas CILI stands for Certificate Examination in Investment-Linked Life Insurance. Both of these tests are the tests that I had mentioned before. I had mentioned earlier. To pass these two exams, I studied a lot about insurance and financial planning provided by my supervisor. Therefore, I now have a solid base of knowledge on insurance and financial planning. The certificates, as well as the knowledge that I had learned, can definitely help me if I plan on becoming an insurance agent in the future. So next, I'll talk about the soft skills that I have developed. As I mentioned, this job heavily relies on my soft skills. So it is not surprising that I attended a lot of soft skills training provided by the company. I was mainly trained to work on my interpersonal skill and communication skill. My supervisor even recommended me some really good books that can greatly improve my interpersonal skill and communication skill. So as an introvert, I know that I lack these types of skills. So this internship is a valuable opportunity for me to develop my soft skills. Another skill that I developed that is worth mentioning is my time management skills. My supervisor strongly preaches the attitude of being punctual in anything I do. Everyone in the company will usually complete their tasks in time under normal circumstances. Therefore, in an environment like this, I also develop time management skills so that I will be punctual in anything I do. So to conclude, these are the skills that I think that I'm weak at before the internship, but had definitely improved significantly after the internship. Of course, these skills can also help me tremendously in my future career. So next, I will talk about the challenges that I face and the successes. One of the many challenges that I face is that I have to absorb a lot of information in a short period of time for the test that I had to take. Since I am new to the insurance industry, although it is very interesting, but everything is new to me, and it can be quite challenging for me to learn so much stuff that I didn't learn before. But ultimately, I worked hard and passed the test. Secondly, all the interns there came much earlier than me, so I am sort of the newcomer. It is quite hard for me to join them and communicate with them, especially as an introvert. Fortunately, most of the other interns and I are friends now. I had great relationships with most of them, and I hope that I can maintain that relationship. Furthermore, I felt like there are too much workload as there are a lot of training, meetings, and classes to attend. I even had to attend meetings at night from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. sometimes. However, with a positive mindset and the attitude to learn, I gained a lot of knowledge and skills that are really helpful from these trainings, meetings, and classes. Next, I will talk about professional and personal insights. The most obvious one is that I'm cleared of the stereotypes on insurance agents. From what I know prior to this internship, insurance agents usually leave an impression to other people as annoying and being affectation. With proper training, this wouldn't happen. But there are a lot of insurance agents out there that didn't receive any training. So the stereotypes on insurance agents are not surprising and actually understandable. Moreover, this leads to my second insight that I gained, which is I can now easily differentiate good insurance agents and bad insurance agents. With the training that I had and by connecting the dots together, it is really interesting to see how big of a difference there is between a good insurance agent and a bad insurance agent that is hard to realize in the eyes of clients. This could be helpful when family or friends plan to buy insurance in the future. For effect on career objectives, although this internship doesn't directly contribute benefits to what I want to do in my future, I did have a better understanding on how it works in the insurance industry, and I am really grateful for that. I'm also happy that I gained more working experience since working experience is what I lack in my resume. My supervisor described my strengths as independent, good-mannered, and disciplined. Overall, I got positive feedback on my attitude and the will to learn from my supervisor. However, my supervisor also stated that I lack exposure in the workforce and I need to work on my time management. I plan to further improve and turn my weaknesses into my strengths that my supervisor told me in order to be more competent in my future career path. That is all for my reflective video report. I'm grateful that Monash had given me this opportunity, and I'm also grateful for Aspirational Advisory, who accepted me as an intern and provide me this valuable opportunity to learn and improve to become a better person. So yeah, that's all. Thank you for listening.